I want to ask you one question. What are you looking forward to today?
Looking forward to a night full of laughter.
Uh-huh.
Of course, celebrating 10 years of Chipukeezy and seeing some of my favorite comedians on stage.
I love that. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoy the show.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Anytime. So I'm here with her Missa, the most gorgeous girl in East Africa. And I have a question for you. You've been friends with Chipukeezy for a long time. What growth have you seen in him? What changes have you seen over the past few years that you guys have been friends?
Well, I've been friends with Chipu for over maybe 5 or 6 years now.
That's beautiful.
And I've seen growth kwake yeye as a business person, as a comedian, as you know me, I believe kwamba Chipu, when he puts something in it, like when he wants to do something,
Yeah.
he always delivers. And I think like I feel like that's the most important part of it all. And unajua when you are a workaholic or when you are a hustler, it's really depends on you and your determination to succeed on all. So I feel like he really delivers whatever he wants, and for that I'm so proud of him. Nivumilie tu kidogo, I'm a bit tired.
It's okay.
So yeah.
That's good. And
Yeah.
we know you've traveled all over Africa, and right now we're hearing this conversation of having a borderless Africa. What do you expect to see? What are you looking forward to with that? Yeah.
Well, for me, I don't know much about politics or
Yeah.
whatever the government and countries decide on.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure whatever watakayo amua, it's for the best of Africa. It's for the best of all the countries in Africa. And I feel like that's what really matters. For me, I'm a Tanzanian,
Yeah.
and I go to a lot of countries easy. Like a lot
Yeah.
of countries in Africa easy.
Yeah.
Like Kenya is home, Uganda is home. I can go Rwanda. I think I don't need visa, so
Yeah.
I haven't really experienced that, like any difficulties with me traveling and whatever. So yeah, so whatever, it's good out there, guys.
Yeah.
Just do it. I love Kenya. My best friend Cupid is from Kenya. I've been friends with her forever. For the past 10 years, and I've been coming to Kenya sana. So for me, kuwa hapa, I see feel any difference, feel any difference like nikiwa home. I just feel like I'm home. And I think that's the most important. I can even drive in this country, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm settled, kabisa. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, people? What's up, Nairobi? What's up, Africa? This is your boy Patrick Salvador, the man from Mbokolo, and I'm here to have a good time with Chipukeezy, celebrating 10 years of Chipukeezy. He has grown just 1 inch in those 10 years, but we are proud of him, yeah.
Oh my God, I love that intro. So I have one question. If you could pick any African historical figure to
Yeah.
be here today, who would it be?
Nelson Mandela.
Why?
I don't know. People talk about him nicely. So, I think he was a good guy.
You feel like he was?
Nelson
Vibe
Mandela.
checked him.
They have sung about him. They have said things about him. So yeah, Nelson Mandela and Idi Amin.
That's a
Because I need the father figure.
You want him to be the father that stepped up.
People say we look alike, so I need
can
somebody to remind me of where I am from.
Oh, okay, another one. The last question.
Yes.
What does a borderless Africa look like to you as a comedian?
Oh, that would be a dream come true for especially we Africans, because there's nothing that hurts me to have to apply for a visa to go to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I have to spend money, I have to take time, I have to be interrogated just to go to another African country where the food they eat is like ours, the air they breathe is like ours. So what creates that difference that I have to get a visa to get special permission to join? So a borderless Africa is one thing that all our leaders should come together. The problem, they are stubborn. All our leaders should come together, ignore their egos, and we have a borderless Africa.
We deserve
Then
it.
all of us will go to South Africa.
We deserve it. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
My name is Captain Otos. Captain Otos. I don't arrive.
You don't
I land.
You land. You just landed. You just landed. Well. Thank you for having us here, Otoyo. Asante sana.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you, Sana. Okay, so the first question I'll be asking you, what is the most memorable situation or occasion you've had with Chipukeezy?
I think my first time seeing him was the most amazing.
Yeah.
No, it was on Churchill's show 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
So the guy arranging people to walk on stage, to arranging artists to go on stage, Churchill cannot remember every name on top of his head. So the person helping him with stage managing is a guy called Victor Bear. So Victor Bear tells Churchill, the next person, Churchill asks the next person and says, Chipukeezy. He says Vincent Mwasia. Okay, Vincent Mwasia. And then he sees off the last person on stage.
Yes.
When the last person leaves the stage, and he's like, now, welcome. He can't remember the name Vincent Mwasia. It's not in his head.
Yeah.
So he backpedals and asks, politely from here. And Victor Bear could not quite tell him, Vincent Mwasia. He said, kijana moja chipukizi. Kijana moja chipukizi meaning some vibrant young
boy,
fella. It's a kijana chipukizi ni kijana machachari.
Machachari, yes.
So he went on stage and said, now give it up for a new entrant, Chipukeezy. That's how the name was born.
Oh,
He became Chipukeezy.
know.
From not cramming the name of the artist.
Yeah.
And we laughed about it forever from that day. Because in the next show, he couldn't invite him on stage as something else.
Yeah.
Still maintained
Chipukeezy.
And Chipukeezy was born.
And Chipukeezy was
funny.
born.
Yes.
And wow, here he is, 10 toes
10 years
down.
old.
Yeah. Okay, and what does a borderless Africa mean to you?
This is the best idea ever. A borderless Africa to me, especially on this very stage, means right now, Chipukeezy has opened Kenyan borders to 10 or 12 other countries.
Yeah.
Because tonight we have a Ugandan, a Rwandan, a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, a Burundian, a Tanzanian. I can't name all these countries. Yeah? This means we can export our comedy to Uganda, to Rwanda, to Nigeria, it's now borderless. Because for so long, we were stuck around our jokes. You know us lawyers, you know us Luos, you know us. And now you realize you have to do some inclusive jokes. A joke that I can do in Uganda and still work. I can tell you a Museveni joke in your country. I can tell you a universal joke that does not have Museveni or William Ruto or... You get it? Yeah? I think it is the best thing ever.
Thank you so much. Let's do a punchline. What's your punchline? What's your word for the day?
Hey, sasa hapo ndio. I was not prepared for this. Mama
Some
yangu.
punchline.
Hey.
A
Word for the people.
Ama something.
You cannot pickpocket a naked man.
Actually, you cannot pick pom.
Okay, my drink is clean. My name is drink. The drink of my. What did they write in that my name is drink. My name is clean the drunk. Yes, from Nigeria. Regretfully, but then I'm here for this show. What was it I was meant to tell you again?
What do you usually do besides drinking before you prep for a show?
Okay, what I do is that besides drinking to prep for the show is that after the drinking and the drink has finished and I need to prepare for the show, I drink.
You drink again.
So that, there's what we call in chemistry, that's what we call a combination of 1,1,2,2 dimethylpropane. The propane propels you into an insane metabolism where the photosynthesis makes you to have a dicotyledon.
Okay.
So it now makes me to have a conjugal arrangement with my brain and oesophagus, which is located behind the lower ventricle and the right auricle. What was the question again?
Wow.
I don't even know where.
We are done.
You
You need a drink.
You are done with me now.
I'm done with you. You need a drink.
So you are chasing me
I'm
away.
chasing you away.
So are you chasing me or pursuing me?
Chasing. Go.
Why don't you pursue and chase me so you purchase me?
That has been
I need
clipped
to
and
please.
drunk. How has it been working with Chipukeezy over the past decade?
First of all, Chipu is an amazing gentleman.
Yeah.
I think apart from me, he's the only hardworking comedian that I know. I've seen him from when he was starting.
Yeah.
We started together, though I started a little bit earlier than him. And I've seen a young, resilient guy. I've seen a gentleman who has pushed barriers.
Yeah.
I've seen a gentleman who has not let where he comes from define where he's going.
Yeah.
I've seen a guy who, when he knocks the door and it doesn't open, he kicks it down. And that's the Chipukeezy that I know.
I love that. That's a
Yes.
very beautiful answer. And also, what are you looking forward to, like in the next decade, since we're looking at a borderless Africa? What are you aspiring to see as a comedian? Yeah.
I'm looking at I get a little bit envious, of course, of comedians in the US because US being a United States, the comedians can go around America and do shows whatever, whenever. And what I'm looking at is, especially with the theme for this year in terms of youth economy, I'm looking at how comedians can go around the continent doing shows together. That's what we are doing today, without having to stress about visas, stress about some certain diplomatic process and procedures. I'm looking at how we can work together in terms of building content, in terms of building our own powerhouse, like Netflix, like Hulu, like Prime Video. I'm looking at us setting up regional bodies that support content creators and comedians. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for in the next 10 years. I'm looking at how I can live here and go to perform in Nigeria freely, go perform in South Africa freely, go perform in Rwanda freely, go to perform in Zambia freely. That is what I'm looking at. And them coming here as well. This is literally what we are trying to build.
We're here with
B to the A to the B to the U, Babu Joe, and I'm here to rock you from Kigali to Nairobi, and yeah, holding it down with Vero and Juan Manny. Yeah,
Let's go.
you already know on the red carpet. Yeah, 10 toes down show. I can keep on going. No, oh my goodness.
Or you meant to be a rapper in another life? Because I mean, you're throwing
Actually,
bars.
Actually, I am.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay, throw some lines for
I'm
me.
like a bag of talents, man.
Okay, say something.
In like which language? English or
English.
like
English, please, so that the audience
English.
can understand you. Yeah.
Okay, this is freestyle. Joanna just told me, yo, what's your style? Drop some buzz, yo. So this is freestyle, like free clothes, freestyle. You get it? Free clothes,
Freestyle.
Got the punchline.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah.
cool. So when we were inside there, we were just having a chit chat, and I really want people to listen to this story. So tell us, what has been the funniest experience that you've had in Kenya?
Wow, one of the funniest is they mistook me for somebody else, you know, and here in Kenya it's like you look at somebody and like, I think that they look Kikuyu, you know, you look at someone like, that one is a Luo, you know, but the way they speak, the way they look. So I was just standing somewhere in Mombasa. This dude comes up and he starts speaking to me in a language that I don't understand. It's not Swahili, you know. I can tell it's like his vernacular, you know, and it just goes so. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I look at the dude at some point, I gather some strength. I'm like, yo, dude, unataka kusema nini? Unasema nini? And this dude is like, kwani wewe si Mkale? And I'm like, what is this? Some Kalenjin. I'm like, oh, so I look like a Kalenjin when I'm here. What name would you give me for a Kalenjin?
I would
like
give
Kipchoge,
you Kiprop.
Kiprop.
I call you Kiprop.
So I look like a rope.
A rope.
Okay.
Kiprop. I don't know. Rope.
Rap. Wow. Kiprop. I'm keeping that one.
Yeah.
Creating a borderless Africa is like opening up the borders of Africa for us Africans to have trade with each other. When you travel to the European countries and you go to Europe, they have one visa for the whole of Europe, which is Schengen visa. So once you have Schengen visa, you can go to France, you can go to any other country. And themselves as Europeans, they even have one currency. They did theirs, wakaita Euro. And those countries are borderless. Yet, those countries, the French, the German, the United Kingdom, They want to tell us to have borders in Africa. Come on, give me a break. Africa, we need to open it. And I like what the president is saying. Kenya is open to each and every other person. And Africa is going to be opening up, kabisa. Like now, look at what has happened between Kenya and South Africa. We go to South Africa the way they want. They come to Kenya the way we want. Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, East Africa. We already open. So we are opening more and more borders. So talking about borderless Africa, that's the United States of Africa. It's the next frontier. It's the next big thing that's going to happen. And those guys, the Europeans, are scared. Even America, all those states, so-called states, are countries. They don't need visa. Why do they want us Africans to have visa amongst ourselves? Ni kama kuambiwa, you have a bedroom. I mean, you have a five bedroom house, yeah? And then you live in the sitting room. I live in bedroom 1. She lives in bedroom 2. The other one bedroom 3. But we need permission, and then to go to each other's bedroom. But you don't even get that permission from that house. You have to get out of the house. You go to town. You get permission to come and knock at your neighbor's door. Come on. We need it to be open. That is borderless Africa. That's what we need. Young people, that's what we want. And that's the dream. And I'm looking forward to a borderless Africa.
Hi, my name is Oga Bachelor. My real name is Omeobi Chipukeezy Henry. My stage name is Oga Bachelor. I'm a stand-up comedian. I write books. What else again do I do? And I do events.
I love that.
Oh, that's what they told me.
No, that's
Karibu Kenya, yeah.
That's crazy. I want to say a big shout out to Chipukeezy. It was one of his platform was one of the platform. The Chipukeezy Comedy Club was one of my, well, I say my breakthrough clubs. Because when I got to meet Chipukeezy, then from there Churchill saw me.
Yeah.
You understand? So Chipukeezy actually, if I'm to put it properly, apart from Tumbili, I met Tumbili first. He showed me the ropes. Then Chipukeezy's platform pushed me out there. Then Churchill now blew me out of proportion. So I have a big shout out to Chipukeezy. I want to say he should keep doing what he does. I love the fact that he supports young talent.
Yeah.
He's always about talent.
Yeah, he
so
does,
far you have a talent, Chipukeezy will give you a show to perform it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know who you are, where you're from. Just he knows that you can do something.
Yeah.
He will definitely perform. He will interview you. He will make you feel like a star.
Yeah.
And for us that are in entertainment scene, if a big act like that make you look like a star, it sets the pace for you.
The piece, yeah.
Yes,
He opened doors for you.
Definitely.
That's beautiful. I know you've worked with Chipukeezy for a very long time, and we're here to celebrate 10 years of his amazing work. How has it been working with him?
First, I have to appreciate Chipukeezy's growth in the industry up to where he is right now.
Yeah.
And also to wish him all the best in whatever plans he has for the future in comedy.
Yeah.
Working with Chipu hasn't been easy. You know, that moment where you guys have nothing, you are just starting it out, you don't know if it will work or not, you know. So praying for each other, wishing each other well. Sometimes one of you is taken, the other person is left, you know. You don't know if you also will be taken, but all in all, I have to give it up to God. Because if I check the first one-man show he was doing, which was a Funny Truth, I was part of the team creating content, directing it on stage, you know, just putting things together. And generally, with what we have right now, Chipukeezy it's all about growth. You know? Yeah. Haijakuwa rahisi, haijakuwa ngumu.
Lakini mmefika hapa.
Mnasumbuana hapa Chipu, cheki bro, anakata simu, amenyonga simu, you know. Even with this, you know, I had to come in, try to just appreciate Chipu for the little efforts I put kwa my brand Tumbili, you know. Because I've done shows in US na links zake, you know. I'm not a superstar. I always tell people I'm not even a celebrity. I'm just popular, you know. You just know me. Nothing much, you know. So I just appreciate Chipu and I wish him all the best, Manzi. I can't wait to see him doing more of this.
This is Prince speaking from Rwanda. I'm a stand-up comedian and I've been performing in 10 Toes Down by Chipukeezy. How did I get to know Chipukeezy? So Chipukeezy came in Rwanda. Of course, I knew him through Instagram, but he came in Rwanda to perform in Seka Live, I think. And then I met him with Enrico Mondi. There is a joke I was supposed to help Enrico Mondi. He roasted me on the stage. Remember when Omondi was skinny was like, I'm the ambassador of skinniest people in Rwanda, and he's the president, so we we should collaborate. Yeah, so that's how I met Chipukeezy, and then we became friends. And I think 2 or 3 years later, he invited me in Kenya. I was in Chipukeezy Comedy Club, so he wanted to help new talents from Rwanda. And then he talked to Babu. Babu connected us. Yeah, that's how I flew in Kenya for the first time. It was amazing. It was amazing because we collaborated. Chipu, as I said, Chipu invited us in Kenya. We invite Chipu in Rwanda. We talk, you know. We call. He calls us. We call him, and then actually we even write some jokes together, man, on call. He calls us, we rehearse, we do what. Yeah, this job is not easy as people think it is. You know, like calling in Rwanda and then you write. Yeah, it's not that easy. So it has been an amazing journey, and I wish Chipu could celebrate year after another. Borderless Africa is going to make things easy. You know, like if we want to perform in Nigeria or somewhere in East Africa, we will have just to wake up in the morning and then take a flight, you know, easily. As I was saying before, it was very hard because we had to find some papers and stuff, but now it's like traveling in Rwanda, man. It's gonna be easy. So, and it will help our career growing, because we were afraid to perform in other countries, but now it's gonna be easy because it's gonna be like Rwanda to Rwanda. The difference between Kenya and Rwanda, I think the climate. when Kenya is hot, my God, it is hot. It is hot, it's like a heato, like a bomba. But when it's cold, my guy, no, it is really cold. But another difference is, the expressway, as we were saying. Hey, man, it was my first time to see people paying to, like, dodge the jam. In Rwanda, I think we should also bring that. Oh, by the way, we too have expressways, yeah, but in dry cleaners, yeah. So we were here. We had a joke about boda boda. You see, the moto in Rwanda we call it moto, and we were like, man, how do you call your moto guys here? They're like, what moto? Like, no, you see, like the bikes, and they're like, no, you mean Duzi? I'm like, what? Do what? Duzi. Yeah, it was my first time. I thought only English has the Z.
Hello, East Africa. This is Hervé Kimenyi, all the way from Kigali, Rwanda. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm speaking to you from Nairobi, where we were for the 10 Toes Down for Chipukeezy 10 Years of Comedy, and it's a pleasure to be here. Chipukeezy, I met him on a flyer. I was on my way to Uganda with my team, the comedy nights back then, and it was funny to me because I didn't read the name through. I started asking my team, this is funny, that's a strange stage name. Like, the guy chose, how do you call it? Chickpeas. I thought his name was Chickpeas. So it was like Chipukeezy. I was like, okay, I need to meet this character. So he was my intro, him and Alex Mohangi and Salvador and what's his name? Daniel O'Mara and all. They were my intro to this side of East African comedy. And it's been going on so far. So my first time with Chipukeezy was in Kampala, actually. I've been watching him from afar, because when it comes to comedy in Rwanda, I'm on the French-speaking side of things. So there's very few Francophones doing what we do. So there's me and Michael. So mostly we are in Burundi, in French-speaking countries and Europe. But I've been following from afar, and he's been following too. So every time we get a chance to collaborate, yeah, we do, and it's always we always keep each other, we keep in touch just to see if somebody needs something and if he could be an added value to me or to me to him, and yeah, that's how we've been working. So yeah, I'm very proud of him so far. Oh, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic because now we have secured the show part of things for the past 10, 15 years. Now we're trying to secure the PR and the business part of things. And now I guess the next 10 years is going to be that, especially with all these countries coming together and trying to work together in all these different sectors. So I think the next 10 years are pretty looking good. They're very looking good for all of us, actually. Borderless Africa. Borderless Africa, first of all, something kills me. It is more expensive in some cases to travel within Africa than it is to go to Europe or Canada or the US or Asia. So first of all, that is insane for me. That is really, truly disturbing. A borderless Africa means we get to know each other better, we communicate in our way. We don't need to be validated by all these powers surrounding us. We get to speak us, to us, by us, and then we get to move on like that. So it's for our comedic journeys, it would be quite something, because now the first thing that blocks artists in general from thriving in the line of work is that visas, planes too expensive. That in itself is a problem. So a borderless Africa would mean it gets easy for us to talk to each other, to perform together, to work together, and to grow together. So definitely, I'm on board, definitely. Kenya is a fantastic place for comedy. Kenya is very versatile, it's very vibrant, it's very multifaceted in every single way. And I love the hospitality here. Like they're straight with you. It's immediate, it's right there. First time I got to Nairobi, the guy at the airport told me, "Your name is Kimenyi?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you Kikuyu?" I said, "No, I'm from Rwanda." He said, we have Kimenyi in Kikuyu. I said, "What does it mean?" And he looked me dead in the eye and he said, "You know too much." And I laughed so hard. And then he gave me my passport. He says, "Don't worry, it's Kikuyu. You are safe." I still don't know what it means today. Maybe you will explain. So I love Kenya for that. I love Kenya for immediately taking you in and making you feel at home.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future, a Pan-African future, together. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
Welcome to Sensei Institute, mahali skills zangu ni pesa mkononi. At Sensei College, practical skills is the definition. Accredited by the government and founded on a Christian background, Sensei College offers all-rounded programs that are tailor-made to enhance your skills and give you the future you desire. We offer courses such as interior design, fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty, hospitality courses, trailer driving and defensive driving, building construction technology, CCTV, solar and electrical installation, photography and video production, electronic courses, vehicle electronics and mechanic courses, agricultural mechanics, ICT, and many more. To enroll in any of our campuses in Nairobi and Nakuru, all you need is your national ID card. Mapema ndo best. Take advantage of our monthly intake. Come to kusort na skills. Sensei College, my skills, my future.
你已经2天没好好睡觉了。
这些装置到现在本身也该做补偿修整了。
确实是，所以现在大部分工程师想暂停反映黑箱的工作，这是故障列表和代码。
就去抓他呀！你说所有跟他接触的人都自杀了，那是他杀的吗？你证明不了，你没证据。时间的尽头。
This is the king of comedy in Africa. Put your hands together for the man from Ombokolo, Mr. Salvador. DJ, twende kazi tafadhali. Karibu sana master.
Okay. Everybody put your hands up in the air. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Listen now. Tell them for resist and a guy can't try to race this. One stop the progress and a guy embrace this. Oh, Russell Magna me a guy jump on me words. Tell me if you not love your Teflon test. When I don't need a lawyer cause it won't be your case. Forget what you say, now your life get the best. Come on, don't need a lawyer cause they're pull out DJ. I see. People want to dance, eh? People want to party. When I am on stage, it's action time. First of all, put your hands together for yourselves because you survived COVID. You are here. That means you are either vaccinated, immune, or you did not believe the government. Listen, COVID came, Joe. It was terrible. The first wave attacked Uganda. The president came out and said, 78 years and above are the most vulnerable. All of us were like, wow, Lord, is this a sign? Because that is the age bracket of our government. But none of them died. The second wave came. It now started killing the youth. Young people. Killed my architect, 29 years old. True story. I was broken. Sad. Because I had just paid him. But not everything was bad about COVID. I got a child. My third born. Yes, my third born was born during COVID. COVID was very sweet. But comedians and entertainers were suffering. So the president came up with a suggestion that entertainers should go and see him. By then we were going through elections. I went and met the president. Now people thought because I was in Bobby Wine's video, I was his colleague. Now when they saw the pictures on social media when I was with the president, they started saying I betrayed them. You people, I was abused. Have you ever been abused that you start to believe? Oh, Salvador, they started with my looks. Salvador, you have a big stomach. Like as if you cook for yourself. Salvador, you are ugly. They called me ugly so many times until one time I looked in the mirror and I like, These guys are not lying. These guys are... Because now it started to ring back for me to realize that I was ugly. Do you know I've never been used in a commercial? 12 years as a celebrity. No company has ever used me in an advert. I used to think because I was very expensive. No. It's because I was ugly. Geisha, Kenya called me to do an advert for soap. It was me and Mutoma, Nick. You know Nick, he's like Idris Elba. So I was very excited because I'm a big fan. I was like, I'm going to do an advert with Nick? How? The director came and said, yes, Salvador, we want to show the effects of our soap.
Before you use our soap, you look like you. After, you look like Nick. That's why I hate that guy. I started to remember things that made me believe I am ugly. And me, I know I am ugly. I am going to tell you why I am very happy with my ugliness. I had to work hard. You know you are ugly when you compliment someone and they cannot return the favor. You meet someone and say, oh my God, you are beautiful. And they're like, yeah, even you are like, woo. Yeah, inner beauty. I started to see signs. That is why I changed it for the future of my children. For those who follow me on social media, you have seen my wife. Very, very beautiful. Not because I'm the most good-looking guy in the world, not because I have a nice character. No, money. Back in the day, I was broke and ugly. I had to choose one. I could change my brokenness, but my face will remain my face for the rest of my time. And women are very wicked. My wife came to me and called me baby. Me. The devil is a liar. That's why if you're ugly like me, work hard. Because when you have money, you are rich. My brother, I'm talking to you. I don't know why you are looking behind. You are my colleague, bro. If I am the chairman, you are the patron. Special dedication to all the ugly people here.
Bro, I have to tell you in front of my brothers and sisters, it's such an honor and I'm humbled that you found time to be with us here. We don't take it for granted, bro.
Yeah, you are paying. It's not like I'm coming for free.
To take the game to the next level, please, Kenya, Africa, put your hands together for the one and only DJ Shiti.
Kolo kolo manyanye. Wapi duru ya DJ Shiti wakatale.
Yeah. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Mwadhani arogoshwo. Unajua maandiko inasema, Mungu wetu ni mkubwa kwanza. Wapi makofi ya Mungu wetu? Ametutoa Januari mpaka Disemba. Wapi makofi ya Mungu wetu jamani? Unajua maandiko inasema, aliumba dunia na akaumba mbingu na vyote vilivyoko. Akaumba misitu, akaumba maji. Na siku ya 7 kabla hajapumzika, kanaya Istanbul sema amen. Siku ya 7 kabla hajapumzika, akaumba Andrew Kibe. Online ni kitu mzuri sana na online imetuletea talent nyingi sana. Unajua Chipukeezy na kucelebrate sana ndugu yangu kwa sababu wakati wa TV ilikuwa ngumu ndugu yangu.
Ndio.
Kama unaweza kumbuka wakati wa TV ilikuwa si mchezo.
Sana.
Ilikuwa lazima ufanye ndio ukue mahali.
Kweli.
Lakini siku hizi kuna online. Unaweza chukua tu simu yako ukafanya hivi na ukakuwa star.
Kabisa.
Ukasema tu Chira, naitwa Brian Chira.
Hapana usilete hao.
Wa Kenya wakienda supermarket hawaweki vitu kwa shopping bag. Patana na mtu amefanya shopping ya 5,000 but anatoka supermarket straight kama base commander. Kwanza macomrades ndo wako na hiyo tabia. Anapiga shopping vizuri kwa kibanda. Amenunua nyanya, amenunua kitunguu, amenunua carrot na mayai zote ameweka kwa mfuko. Nyama anaweka kwa akili. Nyama anaweka kwa akili. Utapatana na first year ako na kitambi. Anatembea hivi unashinda wewe first year ako na kitambi kama VC. Kumbe sio kitambi ni cabbage. Wakenya tunajuanga kusurvive. Enda pale Ruiru. Oh my goodness, Chipukeezy. Na aki wale watu wanajenga nyumba za Ruiru. Mmeleta ile kitu ya kujenga nyumba mnaokolea sana. Nyumba ya Ruiru, yes ni 2 bedroom, lakini nyumba iko compressed back to back. Kitchen hata huwezi piga ugali ya watu wawili. Corridor ni kadogo, tenants wanapitana hivi, wanaslide kwa ukuta kama salamanda. Sasa ukitaka kujua wewe ni maskini, angalia bafu yako. Ukioga kwa bafu yako sabuni ianguke by mistake. Na ndio uiname uchukue hiyo sabuni lazima ufungue mlango. Wewe ni maskini. Geukia kitu kiambie diriki sana. Chipukeezy kuja hapa tu introduce Jesse juu ya time.
Wapi makofi ya Tricky manze. And now tunataka tulete huyu jamaa, ni rafiki yetu, ni mzee mnoma. We've been with him. He's a mentor, he's a pastor. Ni pastor bado huyu jamaa?
Wapi? Huyu Jesse, ile siku utajipata mbinguni na uangalie kando uone Jesse, hapo sio mbinguni. Anza kutafuta mbinguni.
Hiyo ni kweli. But pia Tricky, I think kabla tumuite, one more time unikubalie tushukuru Ministry of Youth.
Okay.
Pamoja na waziri wetu tumpige. Wewe ni master manzi. Makofi ya waziri bana, one more time.
Waziri.
Thank you so much.
Naweza ongelesha waziri. Waziri. You can hear my voice has changed. Hiyo vitu naambia wale ni ya kulipa rent tu, lakini ya kubadilisha maisha ndio hii sauti.
Kuna ujinga sana.
Siwache niongee na waziri. Si wewe ulipatana na yeye. Waziri, I am a poor man. You can even see me. I was not like this last year. Niendelee.
Endelea tu, tangaza umaskini. Tangaza uchokora hapa. Tangaza uchokora.
Waziri, mimi nimesoma. Shida ni certificate zangu nimeweka hivi, nikaweka kwa bahasha moja, nikapeleka ushago. Zikanyeshewa na mvua, maandishi ya certificate ikatokea kwa maandishi ya title deed, ikatokea kwa maandishi ya death certificate ya nyanyangu. Nilienda kuchukua certificate yangu ya KCSE juzi, nikapata maandishi ya title deed ya baba yangu na death certificate ya nyanyangu zote zimetokea hapo. Ina read hivi. This is to certify that Francis Munyao scored a mid grade of 50 by 100 at
Ah,
50 by 100 at Kamulu Joska Boys High School. A minus will be remembered after short illness and 23 grandchildren. May the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education rest in peace.
Wapi makofi ya Tricky bana. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tukimalizia, I want to bring this guy, a man that we respect. He taught us how to behave when we were young, when we were starting comedy. Him was a bit older. Alikuwa ameokoka, by the way. Alikuwa pastor na kanisa yake. Mabibi na mabwana, wapi makofi ya aliyekuwa hanataka kuwa mbunge.
Akaanguka kama mtu kakakichora.
Kikamuramba vile vinafaa.
Give it up for
MC Jesse
Wakenya saseni, Afrika nzima, how you doing? Munangoja nisikize kitambi. Ilimalizwa na siasa. Everybody up on the high five. Give yourself a high five. Give the person sitting next to you a high five. Wambia, it's good to see you. Kama umeketi karibu na kachali ka handsome, kachali ka hirari, someone with their private sideburns. Yeah, tell them you're looking good, my guy. Alafu mwambie toa kitu. Yeah, you can't be handsome and broke. Choose a struggle. If you're ugly, you are allowed to be broke, but you can't be handsome and what? And broke, come on. So if you're sitting next to a guy and he actually looks handsome, mwambie toa kitu. Give me something. Yeah, na kama kai poa, don't bother. If he looks like akona sura yake nini, hata usimtoanishe, mwambie endelea hivyo hivyo. Tuko na PS Warrior. Wayuth warea bahale yake, wapi nduru ya wara bahale yake? P.S. Made, you're the guy. Thank you so much for working together with the Babu Namoamba. Thank you so much. Well, let me tell you, you know, our PS, try call him for a meeting. Utasikia ni kama amekohoa. Hello? PS, uko kwa ofisi? Mimi niko bahari yake. Anataka nini? You know, I once dated a Somali girl. She used to be called Shamsa Sheikh Mahmoud. What? You think it's a lie? Ask the guys in Isli. They know me. Kalikuwa ka Isli. You know these Somalis from South B, eh? Na South C. Hawa kona adabu. Wakile. Hata ukiwaongelesha naomba, hey, Shamso, what are you talking about? Wa Isli. Hata ajui kizungu. Hello, Shamso. Bale haliul ale halea. Alikuwa ananiambia I love you and I didn't hear. Jesse, bale utela here. Boom, boom. Like ananiambia roho yake inadunda boom, boom. You know. Oh, I miss Shamsa Sheikh Mahmoud. Akanipeleka kwao to the Somalis in Isli. Wakanikaribisha. Like Somalis are some guys when oh my goodness. When they eat together. All of them. But when you go, I went to Isli and one guy, Shamso and the dad, invited me for dinner. You know, and they're like, Jesse, karibu sana. Welcome. Atakula nini? Nikaambia, do you have chicken and chapati and ugali? They're like, wachana na hiyo. Utakula nini ingine? And then I'm like, what do you have? Tuko na anjera peke yake. Then ulikuwa unauliza ya nini? Ati mko na anjera peke yake. Wakaniletea anjera kubwa, sahani kubwa imejaa anjera, kuku, sijui nini, vitu twingi. I thought it's mine alone. Sasa ile wakaniambia, aya karibu basi. Wote wakaenda kunawa mkono, cousins, brothers, everyone, wote wakakuja, tukakula sahani moja. And it was mine. Somalis, oh, but I love them. Na munirudishie Shamsa Sheikh Mahmoud. Nimechoka na hawa Kikuyu. Wakuniambia, Jesse, unaenda wapi? Nawaambia naenda town peke yako. I don't trust you. Naambia of course naenda peke yangu. We hebu tuende pamoja. Kanakuja hapo na kakona katumbo kake private. Unajua? These two chana to Kiambu. I don't know what is it with Kikuyu girls. They all have a kapoti. You know, ka private, kazuri. You know. Alafu anajifanya model. Na ako na katumbo. In fact, wakikuita bridal shower, muende, you won't know who's pregnant. They all look the same. Like katumbo hapa. Before I met the Somali, I had a Kikuyu. Hey! Alafu alikuwa na kashingo fulani kamekunjana. You know that kashingo kamejikunja kunja? Alafu akona kalisp. Ananiambia sasa Jesse. Hey! Jesse seriously. Si uninunulie Samsung. Alafu alikuwa na kamwanya hapa, nilikuwa nashinda kumwambia hebu fanya. But all of you are welcome. But today, before we go further, I want to celebrate this guy called Chipukeezy. We've done comedy with him for so many years, and now he's here. And we are celebrating 10 years since he joined the stage. I remember the first time he went on stage, I was the one hosting on Churchill Row. And I invited him to come on stage, and he was so funny. He had only 3 jokes za Kikamba, but they were so funny. Let's appreciate Chipukeezy.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for MC Jesse in the building. Jesse, thank you very much. I want to bring up on stage all the artists who are here. I know some of them have left to go and prepare for tomorrow, but everybody just come up. All right, check this out, guys. All these guys are artists who are based right here in Kenya, and they're using their art and their talent to earn a living. It is possible for us to do this. Now, it's important for me to deliver this message to the artists of Kenya, that you have to dance a yard before you dance abroad. I want to assure you, I have been and I am still in America. The solution for our industry is not there. The solution is here. They also have a line of artists waiting to make it there. And there's no way that we shall let go of the African market trying to run after another market. What we need to do first is we need to harness
and cultivate our market, and then those guys will consume ours. That is very, very important. The solution is not there, the solution is here. Wake up, it was our time. Usipojipanga, utafanya nini?
Are you a talented artist? Or are you passionate about a topic you want to discuss? But money can be very hard to find for an upcoming artist. Don't worry, Studio Mashinani has got your back. Sign up on ajira.co.ke to book a session with your music and video producers across the country. Work on your music, jingles, spoken words, and even podcasts to realize your dream. All for free. Studio Mashinani, Radani Talent.
The most glamorous and extravagant annual fashion event, dubbed Tribal Chic 2024, celebrated their 13th anniversary. Tribal Chic 2024 was a sold-out event and a delightful treat for the fashion enthusiast, with perfect music and lighting that enhanced the whole experience. On Friday evening, the Century Cinemax 2 Rivers hosted an invites-only premiere for the movie The Color Purple. It is the second film adaptation of the novel, based on an epic novel, depicts the growing up and self-realization of an African-American woman between the years 1909 and 1947.
She say our mamas come from Queens over there.
Attention all journalists and media practitioners. The Media Council of Kenya wishes to notify all local and foreign journalists and media practitioners practicing in Kenya that the application and renewal of press cards for 2024 is ongoing, and we want you to be part of it. Getting accredited is just a click away. Visit our user-friendly online portal on the Media Council of Kenya website, accreditation.mediacouncil.or.ke:882/forward. Head to the accreditation page for a step-by-step guide on applying for and renewing your press card. We've made it easy for you. You can also get assistance at our head office in Upper Hill, Nairobi, or our regional offices in Mombasa, Meru, Nakuru, and Kisumu. You can also reach out to us via email accreditation@mediacouncil.or.ke or call our hotline number 01